No, no matter where you run, you still got to lug yourself along. And 99% of your problem is you. I know that discourages some of you right there, because you thought your problem was your husband. Nope. Not your wife. It's not your neighbor. It's not the government. It's not your friends. Your problem is you. And so no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you're going to still lug yourself along. You cannot run away from yourself. Sometimes over the years, I have encountered situations that I believed were so hopeless, I just wanted to pack my bags and run away. But that's not possible. And here's what God's taught me. Instead of looking for a place to run, I need to look for a place of refuge. Instead of looking for a place to run, look for a place of refuge. That's why David's friends say, if the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? Your situation is so bad, what are you going to do? It's so hopeless, what's going to happen to you? And when it feels like your world is falling apart, when it feels like all you want to do is just run away, David says, instead of running away, remember this: the Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, and his eyelids test the sons of men. He says, whenever you feel like giving up, you just remember God's in heaven. God's on his throne. God's right where he's always been. God is in his holy temple. He's not in the White House. He's not in the State House. He's not in the courthouse. Don't put your trust in those places. Because God is in heaven, listen, because God is in heaven, he is not affected by anything that happens here on earth. Whatever happens on earth never changes God one iota. He's the same. The very foundations of our society are being destroyed. Law and order, truth, justice, morality, decency, integrity, humanism, liberalism is prevailing all in our schools, it's in our courts, it's in our government, it's in our media. But God is in his holy temple. That's what you need to remember. Doesn't matter what happens out here. God is in his holy temple. Not only is God in his holy temple, what's the next thing he says? God is sitting on his throne. He has not abdicated his position. God has not left. When it says, whenever you read that God is on his throne in the Bible, here's what that means. That is an expression of power. That is an expression of authority. God is watching over you right now. He's watching over you, and he's watching over me, and he allows us to go through these difficulties in order that we might learn that the only place we